Good morning everyone. I want to share with you some fantastic news, and that is that Whitworth Community High School is going to have a new school building. After many months of exciting and highly confidential work with the Department for Education, the DFE, which is the government department responsible for everything to do with schools and universities and safeguarding young people, I'm delighted to share the news that Whitworth Community High School is one of the schools to be selected as part of the DFE Rebuilding Schools project. Many of you will know the ongoing saga of our school building, our attempts over the last 6 years to get assurances about the structural condition of the building and to get reassurances about a maintenance programme and long-term plan for the parts of the school which are of Langspan construction. Langspan is a precast, post-tensioned, modular concrete construction process. And this method of construction was designed and used in the 1950s through to about the 1970s for schools, swimming pools, etc. across the UK. Langspan was quick to put together. It arrived in sections, it came in standard sizes, and it was an efficient way of creating a new school in a relatively short time. Our school is a 1960s Langspan building, and it served our community well. But most of our school, other than the lottery-funded sports hall building, is of Langspan construction, and it's now exceeded its intended lifespan. Over the years, we've worked really hard to maintain our building. We all really look after it. Whatever needs fixing, we find the money to do it. We make sure it looks smart. It's always very clean, and that's something that people comment on. And it's a pleasure to walk around, even though you might get dripped on by one of our leaking ceilings, or have your breath taken away by the blast of cold damp air on the single thickness brick corridor going down to science, or you might trip over your own feet because some of our corridors are on a slope. Over the last several months, we've had numerous visitors on site, sometimes walking round in quite big groups before or between lockdowns, gazing into the distance at the multi-level playing fields, or looking at our narrow width drive, or putting long probes into holes in the quad which have appeared and then just as quickly disappeared. All these visitors from the DFE and from Lancashire County Council have commented on how students and staff take pride in our learning environment and how we look after it and make the most of what we have. And on Friday, all was revealed. The government announced the names of the schools which are to be the first schools to be rebuilt as part of the 10-year rebuilding programme originally announced by the Prime Minister last June. And that programme will see the rebuilding of 50 schools across England as part of the first wave. And we are one of those top 50 schools. So we will be part of the DFE's Schools Rebuild programme, which aims to redesign and rebuild schools for the 21st century. We will be part of a pilot project which must meet net zero expectations, which means that new school buildings have to generate 100% of their energy needs on site. So we can expect to see things like photovoltaic panels on our new roofs. Within the first 50 schools, chosen by their condition primarily, and that's the structural condition, there are just 12 schools across England which are the government and DFE's top priority. And we are one of those 12 top priority schools. And that's because our building is mainly Langspan, and also because of how well we look after it inside and out. This means that plans for our new school are well underway already, and that the project will commence soon. Our new school will be built here on our current site because it will still be Whitworth Community High School. We all know that buildings don't make a school. What makes a school is vision, powered by commitment, challenge, common purpose and a caring community. But having a new, environmentally friendly 21st century place to work and to learn will be of great benefit for everyone. And if you'd like to find out more about the rebuilding programme, please follow the link in my latest newsletter. As soon as I can share more plans with you, let you see some of the design features and give you a better idea of the timescale, I'll be excited to do that. This is a fantastic boost for our students, staff and families, and for our wider community. Ours is a school which is at the heart of the local community and in the hearts of the community. And our new building will enrich the learning experience for our young people, and it will be a proud, bold and forward-looking landmark for Whitworth. If you go up onto Brown Wardle and look down into Whitworth, you see a school which we're all proud to belong to. And I'm looking forward to walking up there and looking down on an exciting new building which catches the eye and which inspires us all to climb higher.